Hi everybody, welcome back. Amy from Flow to Fit Yoga. This week at the studio we did some yoga and we used our big stability balls in our practice, which is super fun. I understand that not everybody has one, but if you don't have one, I highly recommend you grab one. They're pretty affordable and they're great to use, and they're really good for some yoga poses that are harder for some people to do. They add some great support and they're a lot of fun too. So we're going to start kneeling in front of the ball. And you're just going to take your toes together, wiggle your knees apart, sit back on your heels. We're just going to start with a little shoulder stretch, child's pose. So just roll the ball out, drop your head between your arms, and just get a little stretch in the shoulders. And you should have warmed up a little bit prior to this. Make sure you always do some sun salutations or just wake up your body a little before you go right into these workouts, because I just don't make them long enough and hold to do the whole workout. So you've got to have a little bit of warm up done prior to when you start. Okay, so from here, we're going to step into a little low lunge. You're going to step your right foot forward, keep your left knee down and back, pad that left knee if you need to, and inch your toes up a little on the right side. And then we're going to pick up the ball between the hands, press your palms into the ball, and then try to straighten your arms. Scissor the legs together so the legs are nice and firm and strong. Engage your abs so the tailbone and the pubic bone are both sort of aiming down evenly, so there's no there's support in the low back and there's not that big arch in your low back, so your low back feels nice and stable. We're going to take a big inhale, you're going to reach up a little with the ball, and then we're going to exhale, we're going to take it down to the knees, sink a little deeper into the lunge. Inhale up, long. Exhale, sink. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 4. 1 more. And 5. Good, now we're going to add a little twist. So bring the ball closer, take a big inhale, and exhale as you dip, you're going to turn towards the right, and then come back. 1, dip and turn. 2, 3, now you can reach your arms all the way out if you want, just be careful with your back. 4, I'm right next to the wall, so I can't go too far. And 5, so stay nice and deep, and then inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, take a little back bend. Squeezing the ball, so this really works, the arms and the shoulders, so you really ought to squeeze them in. And this is how, when you're doing a low lunge, you should be holding those arms anyway. They should be nice and active and strong, straight and strong. Pressing into the feet, inhale, come up, and exhale, take the ball down to the mat, and then roll it out. Drop your head and take a little humble warrior. And just hang here, stretch it out. Good, and then we're going to roll the ball back. You're going to lift the back knee and come up onto the foot, 45-degree angle. So set that back foot up for warrior 1. Pick the ball up again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sink into your warrior 1. So sinking into the hip and knee. Back leg, stay straight and strong, rooting down to the outside edge of that back foot, so left foot rooting down, scissoring the legs, engaging the abs, squeeze the ball between the arms. And then we're going to inhale and reach up. You can straighten that front leg a little. Exhale, ball to knee again. 1. Inhale up. 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 4. 1 more. Inhale. And 5. Now resting the ball right on that thigh. You're going to take your right arm rested on top of the ball. Keep it nice and straight. Extend the left and take it to warrior 2. If you need to step that foot back a little bit to line them up for 2, you can. So for warrior 1, I like to keep it over to the side, but for 2, front heel lines up with the back arch. Keep the arm straight and strong. Now we're going to lift that front heel for 5. 1, working the calf muscles a little. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now from here, we're going to take it to side angle. So we're going to take the ball down, roll the right hand out in front, and then inhale the left arm up, exhale it over, and sink. And then inhale, come all the way out. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. And 5. Good. Spin your hand down and around. You're going to take your hands to either side of the ball, on the side, not on the top, and then step the back foot up. Hold it up. And then we're going to bring it in, nose to knee, and out. 1, so you got to go slow. This is tricky. In. 2. Squeeze the belly. 3. Tap it down if you need to. 4. And on 5, see if you can hold it, take it slow, slowly roll the ball out. Hopefully I'm not out of the frame, I might be, but just keep holding. 3, 2, 1, good, and drop the back foot. I'm gonna roll back a little bit just in case I'm out. So inhale, take a halfway lift, press your hands into the ball, straighten the back. And then exhale, drop your head between the arms and fold, soften the knees. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale and soften. Good, now we're gonna do the other side. So right knee comes back, left foot comes forward for a low lunge. Squeeze the ball between the hands, inhale it up. Exhale, ball to knee and sink. 1, for 5, 2, squeeze the ball. 3, 4, 5, good, now we're gonna twist. You can bring it closer, nice deep inhale, on your exhale, turn. 1, to your left. 2, still pressing it between the hands, so arms are still working. 3, 4, 5, back to center, nice deep inhale, reach it up, exhale, back bend, send the heart forward, shoulders down and back, so lift your heart towards the ceiling, squeeze the ball, scissor those legs together, keep that low back supported by tucking that belly in a little. Nice deep inhale, on your exhale, fold forward, take the ball down, roll it out, take a little humble warrior, so drop your head between the arms, stretch and breathe. Take a couple of really deep, strong Ujjayi breaths here. Good, and then roll the ball back. Back foot lifts to warrior 1 position, so 45-degree angle. Lift up the ball. Inhale up, warrior 1 other side. So I'm okay with that right foot being kicked over to the side a little bit so you can square hips and shoulders towards the top edge. Squeeze the ball, reach up, big inhale. Exhale, take it down to the knee. 1, keep your arms as straight as you can. Bend it straight in the front knee. 2, back leg is going to stay straight. 3, 4, and 5. Good, staying here. Now we're taking it to warrior 2. So ball's going to rest on the thigh. Left arm comes on top of the ball. Kick the right leg back a little bit so the legs line up. The heel lines up with the back arch. Extend the arms and sink. Nice deep inhale, exhale, soften the shoulders. Take a nice deep warrior 2. Now lift that front heel for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. From here, side angle. So the ball comes down, back up a little just so I stay in the frame. Take a big inhale, your exhale, roll it out. So left hand comes in front, right arm comes up and over. Inhale, float up, exhale and down. 1, inhale, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top hand spins all the way around to the side of the ball. I'm going to back up a little again. So now we're stepping up onto the left foot, right leg lifts, knee to nose. Here we go. 1. This is tricky. 2. You tap it down if you need to. 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're going to take it down. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold straight. Roll the ball out a little, drop your head. Inhale, lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale and fold. 1 more. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale and fold. Bend the knees deep, toes together. Heels are going to be just like a thumb width apart. Roll it back. Grab the ball. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, Utkatasana. Here we go. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down. 1, 2. You knew chair was getting here somewhere. 3, 4, 5. Keep the weight in your heels. 6, keep the chest lifted so you're not folding forward. 7, hips are coming out. 8, 9, 10. Now holding the ball out in front, squeeze it between the arms and a super slow pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Put it down. Straighten the legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, roll it out. Drop the head. Good. All right, we're going to walk the feet up, and we're going to take a big step back. We're going to go back to the right side, so left foot's coming back. We're going to do a high lunge now. So same thing that we did with the low lunge, only high lunge. So squeezing the ball between the hands. Get your footing. Now we're on the ball of the back foot. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Settle into your high lunge. A little bend in this back knee so that your low back is supported, so you're not doing that big arch. You've got it stable and strong. Again, pubic and tailbone both aiming down. Inhale, reach up, straighten the front leg a little. Exhale, dip the knee. 1, and take the ball to the knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we're going to do 10, 8, 9, 10. Now the twist, bring it close. 1, 2, 3, 4, sinking straight down. 5, don't lean forward. 6, abs engaged. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, take it back to center. Inhale the ball up. Exhale, take it back bend. Send the heart forward, shoulders soften, abs engaged, squeeze the ball. Big inhale again. On the exhale, take it forward and down. Drop the back heel, roll it out, drop your head. Big inhale, exhale. Let your head just hang between the arms, stretch it out. And then from here, we're gonna roll it over to the side. You're gonna turn your heels in and your toes out. We're gonna take a little goddess stance. Ball between the hands. Inhale the arms up. Exhale and sink. 1. So make sure your knees are tracking over your feet. 2, they're not coming in, they're tracking out. 3, abs are engaged. 4, 5, 6, don't lock the knees at the top. You can squeeze your glutes. 7 if you want though. 8, 9, 10, good. Now we're holding it out in front, super slow pulse. 1, 2, 3, stay in your heels. 4, 5, if this is hurting your knees, stop. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Turn your toes forward. Drop the ball, roll it out. Big inhale, exhale, and stretch again. Good work. Shake your head out. Hang over that ball. Roll it back to the front. Spinning on your heels as you do that. And we're going to step the back foot forward. Backing up again. Okay, so still staying on that right leg. We're going to add a little balance this time. Instead of the pulsing, bringing it in and out. Hands on the side of the ball. Make sure it's nice and steady. And then slowly take that left leg up. Try to get it as high as you can. Put a little softness in your right knee. I feel like this is harder using the ball than just bringing my hands out to a T. I'm trying to see if it's even. Try to get the heel even with your hip for 5, 4. You really got to use your right foot, which is excellent. 3, use it as much as you can. 2, and 1. Good, step it down. Inhale, roll it out. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, and fold. Good, inhale, come back up. Step your left foot forward now, right foot back to the ball of the right foot. Same thing, other side, and we're done. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, take it up. Wiggle those feet, make sure you're nice and even. A little bend in the back knee, we're gonna dip. Here we go. 1 for 10. Nice and strong, finishing. 2, nice and strong. 3, squeezing the ball, hanging in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Come back to center. Inhale the ball up. Exhale, take a back bend. Squeeze the ball. Scissor those legs together. Inhaling again. Exhale, fold forward, take it down. Spin the back heel down to the mat. Roll it out. Drop your head. Good. Roll the ball out to the other side. So now my back is going to be to you as you're going to take your heels in and your toes out. I'm going to turn around just so you can see me. You're going to be facing, doesn't matter which way you're facing. Heels in, toes out, hold the ball. We're going to do that same thing. So sumo squat or goddess legs, heels in, toes turn out. We're going up with the ball all the way down. 1, last one. Hanging. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold the ball out in front, slow pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Take it down, straighten the legs, turn your toes forward, fold it out. Good, and then we'll roll it back. I'm going to show you one little stretch. Shake those legs out. We're going to give the quads a little stretch in the back. We're going to do a little back bend on the ball. One of my favorite things to do with these stability balls. So sit on the ball, come sideways. Make sure your feet have firm grip. They're not going to slide. And then we're going to walk it down so that your butt is really close to the floor. So walk it down so you're really close. So staying here, and you can just lean back. Walk your feet out a little so you can just lean back, and your butt's close to the floor so you don't have to worry about falling off. If you feel nice and safe and sturdy, you can slowly walk it back. So be careful. You can even lean it up against a wall or something. And then if you can get your hands overhead, you can move it down so it stretches the hips. It'll stretch your quads. It's a nice shoulder stretch. It's a nice way to do a back bend, and you don't have to worry about your shoulders, your wrists. You can just sort of hang out. So just let the whole front side of the body open. If arms overhead hurt, you can go out to a T. You can keep them down by your side. The key is making sure those feet are planted so you don't go flying. And then just go ahead and hang there as long as you want. Coming up, you're going to come up slow, hands to the thighs. I like to push the ball back and take a forward fold to counter that back bend. Good, and then when you're ready, slowly come on up. Awesome job, you guys. Join me next time for our practice of the week. Thanks for practicing with me. See you next time.